What's up, everyone? I'm uThermal, and today we're going to be destroying, hopefully, a lot of Grandmasters with Widow Mines. And I'm not talking about your typical Widow Mine drop into going for a 3-rack stim push. No, I want to make so many Widow Mines that they can't help but just expel all of the salt they have in them. Let's begin. Our first game of the day is against RayReign, a Grandmaster Protoss player with a Winston portrait. It's been a long time since I have played Overwatch. Now, I think Protoss is probably going to be the most susceptible race for these Widow Mine antics. I think on average the Protoss player has more than 5 Reddit threads, about Widow Mines in this past half year. So I imagine there must be some merit to those units. Now, I do quickly want to talk to you guys a little bit about the different RTSs that I have been uploading. Or maybe not necessarily about the games. I uploaded a Zero Space video, 2 Zero Space videos actually, and a Stormgate video. And I just wanted to tell you guys that I am planning to keep uploading games for like new RTSs that I'm interested in, but I'm not necessarily married to the idea that I'm gonna switch to another RTS that I like more or whatever. I think as of right now, I feel like the audience and I both agree that StarCraft 2 is still our favorite game. I think the other games haven't really come close to beating that yet. But I am still interested in other RTSs, but you guys don't have to worry that I'm going to switch full-time to this game or that game. I'm just going to do whatever I want to do for now. For now, StarCraft 2 is still the best game out there, so I'm going to be playing a lot of StarCraft 2 challenges. And then if I see another RTS that I'm interested in, I will do videos on that. And I'll just keep doing what I and what you guys enjoy. So, yeah, I felt there was a little bit of hysteria and panic. Like, no, he's never uploading a StarCraft video again. It's over. That's just not what's going on. So you guys don't have to worry about something like that, all right? Now, I'm going to go for a gas first here, just so I have faster access to Widow Mine drops. And like I said in the intro, there's not really any rules for today. The main thing is that I just want to make sure that my strategy relies heavily or is centered around Widow Mines, right? So I can do 5 Widow Mine drops or walk 10 Widow Mines into their natural or whatever, right? I would be disappointed in myself if I actually did like a 1 Widow Mine drop and then went into a 3-rack stim push. Like, that's just not what this video is about. I want to torture people with consecutive Widow Mine attacks, whether it's drops or run-bys or flying the factory in someone's base or whatever, right? That's the whole thing here. So I went for a gas first. I'm going to go for a reactor without building a marine. This is a little risky. I'm going to scout around my base real quick for proxies. Like, the thing that I hate the most about playing gas first instead of barracks first is that you don't have a marine. So imagine if the probe comes back and I want to live this factory on the barracks, you just can't, because then the probe will build a pylon under it or just stand under it, and you're never going to make Widow Mines, and you've effectively lost the game. So that is one really big downside of playing gas firster, and that's why I have to keep the Reaper close, but that's all right. Haven't seen a probe yet. He could also have sent it back home, but I need to check just in case. So, like, I would rather lack a little bit of scouting than have my entire game freaking ruined by 1 probe. That would just be very anticlimactic. I guess I'll make 2 Hellions first, just to make it not obvious that I'm only going to be building Widow Mines, and it fits with the build anyway. If I made Widow Mines right away, you can tell only now I have enough gas, and it's already halfway through the Hellion. So, yeah, that's pretty nice. I think he's going to follow me, but can I escape here? Oh, I can't. I have to throw a really good grenade. Is it going to work? No! Oh, that was almost perfect. Now, I should be able to kill this Adept with... No, actually, he has a shade in time, I believe. Let's see. Okay, he didn't shade away, so he is going to lose that Adept, which is quite nice. I'll make the medevac, and then I'll make the armory. Oh, I thought I needed 1 more shot for that. That was actually quite pleasant. I guess I do need to make 2 more Widow Mines as well. I suppose the armory is going to come online for the second Widow Mine job, but not necessarily the first. If you guys are wondering why I need an armory, it's because armories is what activates the cloak for the Widow Mine. So if you don't have the armory, they are visible after they shoot. If you do have the armory, they actually need detection, which for the most part for Protoss isn't really that big of an issue. I think both popular builds for Protoss have detection in them. It's either Blink with a Robo, which is observers, or it's a Stargate, which is... I would normally say that Oracle is like the best detection, maybe even in the game. This kind of looks like a Stargate, actually, because he has mostly Adepts and no Stalkers. But if you have a bunch of Widow Mines scattered, it does get a little bit unpleasant having to revelate every single Widow Mine or cluster of Widow Mines to get that going, right? So in this case, I think an Observer would be stronger. Normally, Oracle is probably the best detection out there. Let's see what I can find. There's a Robo. That means there could be... It could also be Phoenixes. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. It could be Phoenixes. So I got one Widowmine in a decent position. Wait, he's lifted them all. That is quite... Wait, it's actually... That is quite risky. I think one of those... Yeah, that one is going to burrow already. Oh, well, I shot the Phoenix. That's my bad. I think I can target a nice little cluster there. There we go. That's going to take a bit of damage. And now... Okay, this is going to get weird because I think my best course of action here might be to just make a lot of bases and keep making only Widowmines. I kind of expected to have to do something else. But I don't really think I'm gonna get the chance to be honest. Like, I would have to transition into a proper bio game, and that is exactly what I don't want to do. Oh, this one's gonna shoot one more time. Let's make sure to target a good cluster over there. There you go. I wonder if I can kind of get a little bit of a bait going here. This would be quite nice. Let's see. I'm gonna keep a couple of Widowmines over there. I'm gonna put my Hellions down. Okay, this is getting a little... It just feels so obvious, right? But I guess who knows? Maybe they can actually pop off. Let's see if he's gonna see the Hellions. I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, for now. Yeah, the thing is, if he has an if he moves the observer in the right direction, he will kill them anyway. So I don't think I really need to worry about it that much. I'm gonna try to run by a Hellion into his base, just so I can maybe... No, okay, his units are in position. I was gonna try to bait the Phoenixes into the Hellions. That's sadly not gonna work. Can always try it again, of course, and I'm gonna start making drilling claws. Was that an observer in my base, or was I hallucinating? Probably the latter. I guess I'm gonna just make a turret over here. So I am a little scared. Let's see what happened. Oh, it was okay. For a second, I thought maybe it was the Phoenixes that were down there. I'm kind of surprised that my cluster of Widowmines in the main hasn't been caught yet. Like, if he saw it with the observer, he would have killed it already, I think. So that is definitely a little bit weird. I guess oh, he saw this. Okay, there was an observer right there. Okay. So he knows that I am literally only making freaking, you know, things. Wait, okay. I saw these Phoenixes. I think I can predict the trajectory of these Phoenixes here. I saw them coming roughly over here. Oh, it's just barely in time, I think. Yes. Oh my goodness, almost all of them fall. That is so beautiful. I'm actually kind of surprised that he flew them in the exact same pattern that he showed me. I thought he maybe would have switched it up. He's gonna lose that one to the turret as well. I'm pretty sure it fell. And now I'm gonna come back in here. He doesn't realize I have these Widowmines into the main base as well. And I still have one Hellion that I can maybe use to attack these probes right now. Oh, I don't need to run away from the Immortals, I guess. The Immortals are going to be quite painful. Let's see if I can get good shots. These ones are going to be perfect, I think. Yeah, exactly. Massive shots, just like I thought they would be. Now, my base is still alive. I don't have enough Widowmines. Can I ever get enough Widowmines to break that? I'm not quite sure. Like, you would think so, but he has detection, right? So that makes that a little scary. Oh, he's going to lose the observer. Yes, there we go. He flew a little bit too close there, and that means that he now can't really kill it anymore. I think one of these Widowmines is going to shoot, by the way. I think it's going to shoot. Look at this Widowmine. Yes, a couple more probes. Why the hell not, guys? Now, what am I going to do with the rest? I think I need to get some kind of counter damage done. Maybe I can walk these into the third base. These Widowmines shot again, apparently, which is very nice. I'm going to hide that one into the corner. I am sacrificing all the depots because I just think, you know, what am I going to do about it anyway? Hopefully... Oh, these Widowmines are going to shoot again as well. There we go. Let's make sure it shoots the Stalker. I don't think it actually matters that I retargeted it, but I guess it killed the Stalker anyway, so that's nice. Need to make sure to keep making medevacs as well. Is he backing off completely? Not quite yet. I think I'm just going to try to YOLO to his main base again. I feel like that's probably the best idea that I have here. Oh, he does have a couple cannons there, which is a little annoying. Let's see if I can get over there. I'm going to run these away for now. Kind of surprised that he was so late on the cannons because he did scout my base with the observer, which should have made it pretty obvious what I was doing, I think. It sounded like I got a massive shot, but I don't think that would be possible. So I don't know what the hell that sound was. Oh, we're going to get two. That is more than I expected, so that's nice. Those shot one more time, it looks like. I can probably surround these with a Widowmine drop. I know this sounds really silly, but I guess if he's not going to be paying attention here because it's just so random, right? Look at this. Oh my God, I think we're going to kill everything, actually. Yeah, we are. Look at that. The freaking Widowmines, guys. Oh my goodness. This is a great start to this episode. Now, I do have Widowmines over here that I can use. My supply is 100% way higher than my opponent. Like, I don't think it's even close. The only problem is that I'm indeed still stuck on having only Widowmines, right? Like, I'm not really making anything else. I told you guys that there was no rules to this challenge, that I'm allowed to make other units, and then now I'm here making 5 gajillion Widowmines against a Protoss player making Phoenixes, which is quite hilarious, to be honest. Now, these do have drilling claws, so I might be able to get one shot. Kind of surprised he's going for disruptors, actually. That feels like a little bit of a strange decision. Now, I do have more Widow Mines over here. How am I ever going to kill his army? That is, I think, the big question. Let's see. Oh, wait, I blocked him. That Widow Mine blocked him. Oh, my God, he's going to lose every single probe there. That is so cool. I burned that Widow Mine a little bit later, and it actually blocked his entire army and he got stuck. I'm going to turn that into a planetary, because why the hell not? I guess the only way I kill his army is if I really just, like, carpet bomb everything. Let's see if I can get a couple of these Widow Mines out. Maybe I can hide them in different corners. Probably not going to matter that much. That Widow Mine didn't get any kills, unfortunately. I do think it would be good for me to get another planetary out in front here. I'm going to send this one to the main. Let's see what we can kill here. There's nothing there. I probably shouldn't waste this drop on such an empty base, I suppose. Get this one out front. Is he attacking me yet? He could be. I would be surprised if he's not. I mean, he's lost so many workers, and he knows that my economy is pretty decent. So why would he not be attacking me at this point? I guess he probably thinks at this point that this is a challenge. I mean, he must recognize my name, Mark, right? So he probably thinks this is a challenge that I'm not allowed to make anything else. So maybe he thinks I can just defend forever, and that's going to be pretty fine. Okay, let's see. Okay, I'm going to stop them for a bit. Let's see if I can get them on top. One big shot would be good enough. Oh, okay, that was actually pretty decent there at the end. Not quite the biggest shot ever, but it was decent enough. Yeah, so it seems like he really is just in the mode to defend because he knows this is a challenge, and that is pretty much all there is to it. Now I'm going to get this one into the main base one more time. And then after this one, I think it would be smart to start saving a couple units because... Oh, he's actually... I like that he's sacrificing probes because it's like I know he can mine faster, but at the same time... Oh, he's going to try to use the disruptor for that, right? Yeah, he is. Can I pick it up? No, I was short in time. The idea was there, but the execution sadly wasn't. Now we're going to come here one more time, because why the hell not? Oh, this is so stupid. This might be like the dumbest game of StarCraft this guy has played this year. But it surprised me, honestly. And I can just pick them up and fly away again. I have so many medevacs at this point. And since he's not attacking me, I suppose that we can just... I even have a second star, but I forgot that I built that, to be honest. I guess we can just take a base instead of defending our base, like it makes sense. I don't really need extra money, so I'm just going to scan the corner instead of sending Widow Mines there, because we like action, guys. I want more and more Widow Mines in his face. At this point, I have eight medevacs, which is going to be 32 Widow Mines on him. Actually, if I have that, it doesn't even look like I have that many Widow Mines. Guess we're going to give it a shot here, guys. Here we go. Probably should be getting building armor as well, like I might as well, I suppose. My economy is not as great as it looks, because this base and my main base are pretty much mined out, so it's really not as killer as you would expect. Now, I would like to drop on top of his army, but it's also, yeah, a little risky. I mean, this is my entire army, right, guys? Like, I don't have anything else. Like, this is it. Okay, here we go. Let's see. The mass Widow Mines, guys. Here we go. Oh my god, that's so many Widow Mines. He's even maybe gonna walk a couple of the disruptors in. Here we go. He's gonna shoot the disruptors at that. I think we killed pretty much every single probe, which is great. Even got a shot off on the Phoenix, which is really nice. And I guess we'll drop here one more time, because why the hell not? There we go. Should I have a couple more shots? Let's see. One of those is gonna shoot, I think. Oh no, it barely did it. That was so close. I do have a couple more in here as well, because he has too many lives at this point. I hope he doesn't have too much economy on the other base. Then it might actually start getting a little bit annoying. But we did just kill like every single worker in his main, which is obviously pretty relevant. And back at home, we have 4 more medevacs with Widow Mines ready to go. And I think this is why they call me the challenge. Wait, did he just... There wasn't anything there, was there? Okay, I think he just misclicked or something. That looked a little weird. Guess I'll take a hidden expansion, because I told you guys that there are no freaking rules. I can't believe I'm every time I set out to do a challenge, and I'm like, okay, this time we're gonna do it a little more sensible. And every time it just ends up being this. Here we go again. This is so funny. This is actually world's worst strategy, or like not world's worst strategy, but the worst strategy to mentally deal with, I think, because this is just devastating, to be honest. This really has to be just devastating. If I don't get salt this game, I would actually be kind of surprised. Like, this guy would be a freaking mental titan if he doesn't get salty against this, because holy crap, this is some proper BS here, guys. Okay, this is some real BS. Guess I'm gonna go ahead and take my 6th base as well. I mean, okay, he's still staying at home. I'm actually really impressed, honestly, by this guy's, like, I guess, like, mental fortitude to keep defending. Like, I would have sent it ages ago. Like, I would have just been like, okay, you know what? I've had enough of this stuff. Let's just try one big counterattack. I bring my detection with me and see if we can make it happen. But this man just keeps on defending, which is very commendable. He's now making some extra cannons, which I'm afraid are not going to save those probes because I have more Widow Mines than there are probes. Exactly. I'm going to put these in the medevacs, not necessarily to escape, but just to distract him from my other drops. So here we go. These probes should all die again as well. I'm going to lose my medevacs at the front, looks like, but it is going to cost him the probes over here. I guess I should probably escape with these for now. Yeah, I'm going to drop a couple in the path, and then I guess I'll have one more. Oh, that actually got a probe. I mean, it sounds dumb, but every time I kill one probe, it's actually kind of worth it. Okay, let's see if these I think oh, this is going to be a big shot with this one. Look at this. Oh, 6 kills. There we go. He did finally, well, yeah, he didn't really kill them. He doesn't even have probes here for me to kill, guys. What am I supposed to do when there's no probes left to kill? That is not my jam. Okay, so he's sending the Stalkers into the main. I'm going to use this one to just drop a Widow Mine in between the bases, so it's going to shoot at something. Doesn't matter what it is. And we look back at our base, and this is ready for us. Oh my god. This is actually, I'm having a great time. I know my opponent isn't, but I'm having a great... Look at my supply, guys. I'm wasting so many units, but because they built so fast and because I was able to build such a monster economy, I'm still pretty much just maxed. I think I can even make some more SCPs, because why not? Oh, he didn't actually get to shoot something. That's a little unfortunate. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to use these as bait, or not as bait, just to kind of mislead him. I guess that's the best thing, or the best word that I could use. So I'm going to show up at the bottom, and then I'm going to go back up here. I mean, every time he wants to lose a Zealot or any kind of unit for my Widow Mines, that's pretty cool for me. Because there's an observer there that I can snipe. There we go. That's awesome. And I'm going to fly these over here. At some point, I do think I have to commit for an actual attack, though. I'm going to make a third starport, because I think making a third starport makes sense. Okay, well, yeah, there's not really anything to kill here. I'm kind of tempted to make, like, one other unit, just so I can actually, like, kill the Nexi and stuff, I guess. Let's get these down over here. Getting the Nexi would be quite nice. Okay, so these are going to go into the main base. I mean, at some point, I do have to admit that it's getting a little bit too ridiculous, right? And actually make something that can kill his stuff. Let's see. I'm going to try to kill every single probe here, because why the hell not? And then I can maybe even get these Phoenixes if I'm lucky. Oh, that's even better, though. Shoot the probes. Oh, they're barely not going to be able to shoot the probes. That is unfortunate. Wait, is he fine? Did he finally go to... Oh, no, he's still here. I was going to say, did he finally go to my base? But no, he's still chilling out here. His probes are gone once more. Wait, how are these Phoenixes alive? The Widow Mine shot, but the Phoenixes are still freaking alive. At this point, I'm going to end up flying freaking... what's it called? I'm going to end up flying planetaries into his base, because I'm so married to the idea that I want to keep making freaking Widow Mines forever. This game has already been 17 minutes long, and I haven't made anything else. What is his upgrades? He has +1 attack. I guess these Widow Mines could maybe shoot one more time. Oh, he's actually going to blink forward. That's quite nice. This one is going to get another shot off as well. Maybe. Oh, I got the Observer. No way. I killed the Observer on accident. Let's freaking go. That's beautiful. Love to see it, guys. Protoss players don't, but we love to see it. There we go. He's going to lose every single probe here. Wait, I only needed one Widow Mine for that. Yeah, that was kind of underwhelming. Homies didn't let, you know, the friends join in for the job. I think it's time to go... Oh, wait, this is going to be nice. Here we go. Fly over. I know you want to. He also has Blink. No, okay, he's not going to do it. I wonder if he knows how many freaking bases and planetaries I have. But what I was going to say, it's time to go for an attack on the army, I think. I'm just going to make reactors on these already, because why the hell not? Here we go. I'm going to try to drop on top of the army this time. It's pretty scary because he has a lot of splash damage, right? Like, the splash damage is going to go pretty crazy against these. I can... Wait. He never ever killed that one. I can move it a little bit closer. No. Oh, that's actually a good vision by him to see that. Let's see. Okay, so his army's over here. I think it's time that we just go for it now. Here we go. Oh, that is a bad misclick, though. That is going to cost me a lot. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was talking about. Like, this is going to be a little too hard to execute. I got one shot off, I think. No. Walking to your death, but the drops on top of the army are going to be too hard because there's too many medevacs to click, which make it very, very annoying. I do have enough Widow Mines to escape, though, so that's going to be quite nice. I'm kind of tempted to make like some Thors or like a unit that doesn't belong in this kind of game at all. Okay, let's see. I'm going to fly 2 planetaries over there. I really still can't believe myself that this has turned into a game like this. Like, why am I like this, you know? Gonna walk these Widow Mines into the base. Oh, looks like he might finally be trying to go for an attack here. It took him long enough, to be honest. I do have a good amount of planetaries ready. I guess I'll make another planetary over here as well. Not gonna get a couple shots off just because... Actually, I guess I'll just click away the low HP medevacs here. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the rest into these medevacs. Looks like he is coming back. to try and deal with this, which I'm not super happy with because I was kind of hoping that I could maybe, you know, get a big drop on his army. Well, these planetaries went up. Yo, this Widowmine's popped off now. Look at that. Oh, I killed a Colossus. I actually killed almost everything there. That was freaking insane. I do have the backup medevacs coming. Guys, if this planetary finishes, that would actually be massive. I do think I have both upgrades for the planetaries as well. I do have a couple more Widowmines in medevacs that I can drop. Let's see, he's gonna walk this way. Do I have one more? I think I have one more medevac with Widowmines inside. There we go. That actually shot the probes. I have 2 planetaries finishing here. He's gonna lose every single Colossus, guys. And the planetaries are gonna take care of the rest. And mass Widowmine planetary is gonna do it against the Grandmaster Protoss here. And this was absolute freaking art, guys. And now, if my opponent doesn't surrender at this point, I'd be very surprised. And there we go, guys. The first game of the day. Look at the units lost. I'm 7k down. I lost 7,000 resources more than my opponent, which is obviously logical. But oh my goodness, what a banger. The first game of the day. Only Widowmines and medevacs, nothing else. Against Swedish Colossus, Disruptor, Stalkers, didn't matter. These 2 planetaries actually kind of popped off. Incredibly happy with this game. Let's keep it going. All right, game number 2 is against a Terran, a Grandmaster Terran called Flubbywubby. All right, now TVT is going to be the most difficult matchup for this challenge. Widowmine usage, it's just not very prominent in TVT. The usage I can think of, and I guess that's probably what you guys thought of as well, is that typically Terrans, or not typically, it's just sometimes. It's a build that Terrans will do sometimes, which hasn't been as often since the Cyclone change. I feel like most of the time it's about Cyclone openers now. But sometimes Terrans will make a Widowmine, put it in the middle, and hope they kill your Reaper, Hellion, or Cyclone if you're lucky, because it does one-shot all of those things. And besides that, I think I'm one of the only Terrans that actually uses Widowmines in the late game. I've used it, I mean, obviously in Battlecruiser, Widowmine to Grandmaster, right? But that's not what we're talking about. I have used it in proper mech games before. I would kind of find myself in a situation where... so the best thing you can do against mech as a bio player is to transition into air. So you have more bases because you have more map control, and then you get a lot of air units out. And usually mech Terrans will try to compete with that with their own air because they should have better upgrades, but just less units. But what I like to do is kind of switch back into ground and play like Cyclone Widowmine, which is, I mean, trust me, guys, if you have mass Widowmines against someone with 30 Vikings, that's pretty exciting, okay? That feels pretty good. So I have used Widowmines in that capacity before, but usually not used very often. Now I could... So yeah, the problem is that he's probably going to open Cyclones, which in itself would be fine, but it's most likely going to be accompanied by a Raven, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do against that. I'll probably have to make... I'm thinking I could maybe play Cyclones myself and then make Widowmines instead of reinforcing Cyclones, and then bait him into my Widowmines. That actually sounds like a pretty decent plan. Maybe I'll go for that one. It's also possible I'm getting cheesed, of course. I haven't scouted with an SCV because I'm playing gas first, and that makes me poor enough, and I don't want to be even more poor. So I'm just going to scout over my base with the Reaper. I'm going to make a reactor, so a proxy Reaper would be very scary to defend. I don't think it would be completely impossible, though, so I guess we'll see. Now, the first 2 units from that factory are most likely going to be Cyclones. I haven't decided yet, but I do think that makes the most sense. I'm going to send out one to make the expansion right now. And then I suppose we'll see what shows up at our base. I feel like it could be... Wait, maybe... I could fit one Widowmine now. Yo, that's actually not even the worst build. This kind of looks like a build that I could do normally as well, that I kind of like. I can fit one Widowmine before that reactor is finished. Just have that Widowmine chilling there in case I get attacked frontally. And then I'll make 2 Cyclones after. And then the part where I get crazy is that I'm going to make more Widowmines after that. Now, a main reason why Widowmines are not as often featured against Terran is simply because they don't one-shot workers, and... Besides that, I guess the units that Terran normally make already kind of counter Widowmine drops and stuff like that anyway. Like if we're going to open with a Cyclone, you know, you'd have to really not pay attention to have a Widowmine drop, fly on top of it, drop the Widowmine, you know, burrow the Widowmine, and then it shoots your Cyclone before you move it away. Then you're just screwing up in a lot of ways, right? Now, I have 2 Cyclones. I'm still not sure if I'm allowed... by the rules of TVT to move out on the map. I would love to move out a little bit here. I need to kind of plant my position on the map more than anything else. I don't quite know what builds people go for exactly. Like I've mentioned that people play Cyclones a lot, but I don't know if they play hyper fast reactor Cyclones or if it's you know, one people do like cyclone drop. That is something I know for sure. They have been liking to go cyclone drop, so I'll probably have to move these cyclones back at some point. I'm gonna make 2 more cyclones now. Let's see if I can fish some info out here with this Reaper. Okay, our Marauders. Oh wait, yo, that is actually so cool. Wait, didn't I made a video on this? Wait, when... I really need to know what video this was. What video was this? So, I played a game against Jason. I remember that I played against Jason doing some kind of weird challenge. And I did an attack with Marauders. And we figured out the Marauders with slow are a pretty sick counter against the Cyclone meta. And then I was like, wait, should people do this normally? So my opponent actually freaking did it. He just went ahead. Yeah, wait, can I let the... Oh, I actually got the switch. There we go. I'm going to shoot the Marauders there, which is super nice. Look at the HP on those Marines, guys. Those Marines are absolutely fricked. Let's see if I can get a lock on to the Marauder. That'd be so perfect. But for now, I think I'm pretty happy with it already. I do need more Widow Mines, though. I'm going to get a second factory up here. This is so funny how my build works out against his. I would expect him to have stim either already or soon. There's no Widow Mine there. He's trying to bait my Widow Mine, but I mean, if I'm just going to kill the SUVs like that, not really going to have a whole bunch of effect. Yo, I can't believe it's working out for me that he didn't have any siege units to stop this for such a long time. I do think he is gonna have either stim or medevac or both at some point. Yo, these cyclones are popping off here though. Look, I can just do this now. I got my medevac, so I can kind of just pick up the unit if it gets tagged by the Marauders with slow. That is also a pretty cool way to go about it. There you go. Gonna kill a couple more Marines for free. Gonna save that. Will probably bring it back home. Actually, I think that would be smartest thing to do. Let's bring that bad boy back home. He has double engineering bay as well. Oh, that was bad by me. That was way too far forward. Yeah, look at the damage on those. The slow is so freaking terrifying as well. I could consider dropping these into the main base. I kind of think I might have to start making other stuff here, though, because this guy has a better economy than me. He's clearly playing a triple command center build. And wait, he's gonna stim forward? Oh my god, it's crazy. That hurts so bad. Oh, look at the hit on that. That might shoot. No, barely not. Okay, let me boost this away. Gonna pick those up. I can't believe he went for that. That's... I mean, it wasn't a bad move at all. It just looked like one. So that's very good calculation by him. And now he's going to have better upgrades than me and a better army. So we are going to find ourselves in a tough position here. I think it would make sense if I just start making a bunch of tanks with the one factory with a tech lab. I know it doesn't sound exactly very exciting. Okay, he's staying at home. Guys, I'm going to do the unthinkable. This is actually a thing that I've seen the Protoss players on Reddit suggest a lot. What they've been suggesting is that you make Widow Mines one-shot SCVs as well, so Terrans know what it's like to suffer from Widow Mines, so they then nerf the Widow Mine. That's the logic I've been reading, right? So here I am, guys. I'm on a mission to make this guy suffer from my Widow Mine drops. I guess more than anything else, we're just gonna figure out how bad these are against Terran, but I guess we'll see. He's making another barracks. Yeah, he has so much production. Oh, he only now made a factory. He's gonna be so surprised to see his freaking Widow Mines. Let's see, what are they gonna kill? Okay, we got 2. We got 2 workers, guys. There we go. Huge pick on the Widow Mine jobs. Yeah, they're not yet gonna suffer, guys. We really do need that patch to make the Terrans suffer. But at least I tried. I'm gonna make an engineering bay. It is surprising to me that our opponent only now made a factory. I have a hard time telling what the state of this game is exactly, because the factory was supposed to be finished a long time ago. Was it a second factory? I'm missing something? No, it doesn't even look like it. Huh. Okay, so the Widow Mines, I'm going to use them to defend for now. I think I'm going to be trying to use some Hellbat drops instead. And then later, when I have a little bit better of a defensive setup going on, we'll switch back into trying to play like mass Widow Mine. It's going to be really hard for him to stim into a position with tanks when there's Widow Mines covering. Is that something that you usually have to think about? Because typically people make tanks, right? Like, people have tanks early. I still really am in love with this guy's counter to the Cyclone meta, by the way. Like, I always love creativity like that. Like, that's awesome. But since there's no tanks, I guess that does allow me some space for creativity as well, because now I can do something completely different to what I would normally do. And I guess I'm gonna... Wait, isn't Blue Flame gonna finish? I want to drop these with Blue Flame. It's still gonna take 30 seconds, which is a little unfortunate. Got a couple Liberators on the way. Just make sure to have my base completely turreted up, I think. Please stop rallying those across. Actually, I'm gonna wait. I feel like it would kind of be a waste to send those before getting Blue Flame, because they're probably not really gonna kill a whole lot. Oh, I can deny this for a little bit, though. Yeah, my opponent has crazy economy. He just has kind of a weird tech. So it's It's incredibly hard to tell what's going on in this game. Is it already time for me to go back into Widow Mines? Probably not, but I feel like I also am kind of committed. Wait, he's pulling the SCVs? Guy, oh my god, this guy is actually very cool, I have to say. How much... Those Widow Mines have 13 kills in the bottom. Guys, I'm not sure... we have to see this again. Did those I think those Widow Mines just killed 13 Marines. I was wondering what happened to all those bio units. So first of all, we did get ahead by that initial Cyclone trade. His army, oh my god, this guy, this I'm not a fan of, I'll be honest. I love the early opening, but going for 53 Marines and 1 Marauder against a mech player, yeah, not going to recommend that one. Game number 3 is against Adnap. I think this is a French Terran player. I feel like I've seen his stream before. Maybe I'm confusing his name, who knows. But alright, TVT again. This time we're probably not going to be playing against... I don't even know exactly what it was. A 2 barracks Marine Marauder opening, I think. Like a 2-1-1 without the 1-1 just being a 2. I guess that's pretty much what this opener was with a 3cc. MRC is Mark. It's pretty close. I personally think he could have guessed it, but I guess he didn't. Now, let's see. I not quite 100% sure if I liked that build in the last game. I don't know who that is, actually. I don't want to... I was going to say yes because of the spelling, but I don't want to say yes in case that's like... I don't know. The inventor of torture or something like that. Like, I have no idea what it is. That could be a Nobel Prize winner or the inventor of torture. I wouldn't know. I think I'm just going to leave it at that. I think I'm going to do my build a little bit different this game. I think I need a little more scouting power. Like, if I'm going to go for Cyclone Widow Mine, at least in the start. I mean, it's mostly about the Widow Mines, right? But I think I have to make Cyclones at the start. I do need to know I do need to know the best way to actually use the units, right? Like, let's say my opponent doesn't go for a frontal Cyclone attack, but he's gonna go for, I don't know, big drops instead. Or let's say worst case scenario for me, Banshees or a Battlecruiser, then it's completely different positioning for the Widow Mines, right? So for that reason, I'm gonna go for the barracks first. And I'm gonna get 2 Reapers out instead of 1. Maybe even a Hell... Nah, do I need a Hellion? Probably not, actually. Cyclones come out fast enough that you don't need the Hellion to defend anymore, I believe. So I think that's pretty nice. I guess we'll just see what my scout here sees. Look like a normal double gas to me. Nothing to really worry about too much. I might even cut an additional SCV out of gas because Widow Mines are not very gas expensive, right? Actually, we'll just give it a shot. Why not? Double Reaper. Gonna allow me to expand a little bit faster as well. Probably want a Hellion, and then we're gonna go into Reactor Widow Mines and then Reactor Cyclones. I think that's where we're at right now. I should probably chase this with the SCV so I can confirm the kill. I mean, it's just an SCV here. The reason why... Oh, wait. Okay. I was gonna say, the reason why I needed the SCV, because otherwise he would have turned on me with his SCV, and then all of a sudden I have to run away. But it looked like he was gonna commit with that Reaper anyway for a second. We would have been able to kill it, and that would have been very, very, very pleasant for us. No, I was going to make a Hellion, right? Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to make 1 Hellion now. I'm going to position... No, you know what? I'm going to counterattack with the Reapers instantly. I was going to say, I'm going to position my Reapers here first, waiting for him to jump in. And if he doesn't, I'll counterattack. But realistically, that can only put me behind. Because if he's jumping in anyway, then we just end up in some kind of a base trade. And that should put us even, right? So I don't think I really have to worry about it that much. Got my 1 Hellion to defend here. Let's see what I can find in this base. Looks like... There was no Hellion there, so I want to guess it was probably a Cyclone building, which is already pretty nice info. This reactor is finishing a little later than I would have hoped. This build was, as you can see, not perfectly mapped out because this is a little bit annoying having to wait for that. I wonder if I could perhaps go for, like, Banshees or... I'm actually going to make a Liberator first. I really want to make this like a wonky build. Like I said, I really love creative stuff, like going for that Marine Marauder thing. So maybe I can invent something even crazier here that actually can work. So I'm going to have 2 Widow Mines at the front to defend. Hopefully those are going to be in time for a potential Lib. Then... I have the Reaper and the Hellion covering the jump up spot, and the Liberator is going to counterattack, or well, attack. I don't even know if it's going to be a counter yet, but hopefully it's going to be a counterattack, because that'd be perfect. And then I make 2 Cyclones behind, which are hopefully going to be in time for the Cyclone drop, because that is an incredibly popular build these days. I'm going to follow it up by playing Banshees. I feel like that sounds like a whole lot of of strategy and theory and craziness, but somehow to me it sounds like the build could be kept together. It's really scary in TVT to do crazy stuff these days because usually people make Cyclones against Cyclones, and you kind of build them until you have like 8 or 10, and then you switch into bio. So you don't really want to play macro Cyclones. Wait, they actually finished perfectly in time, I think. Yeah, they did. Oh my god, look at that, guys. They actually finished. Yo, the build. Did we just invent it? That is awesome. But typically you go Cyclones against Cyclone, then you switch into bio. And I guess maybe like 8 or 10 Cyclones, you get the map control. And if you ever skip a couple, right, to let's say make a reactor or something, then all of a sudden your opponent has 2 more Cyclones and it can push in, and that's painful. I think I'm going to be able to zap 1 exactly. Then I'm going to move this away, make a 3rd command center. How do I, incorporate Widow Mines from now? That is the question. I don't think I'm going to use this because if he's not ready with a couple Cyclones for that, I'd be very surprised. I'm going to send this Reaper across to see if I can maybe catch a building 3rd command center. And then I'm gonna add a 2nd factory so I can keep up with both the Widowmine production. And wait, is that... Oh my goodness, that's what I thought it was when I looked at the minimap, and I was like, there's no way that's what it is, right? Oh, he's gonna be stuck, I think? No, barely not. Oh, that sucks for us, guys. He's barely not gonna be stuck. He could unload, but I think that would be a mistake, actually. Yeah, okay, he's gonna do it. I definitely think this is gonna be a little bit of a mistake. And now I'm gonna try to attack with the SCVs. I'm not gonna get good lock-ons, though. Oh, I could have microed that so much better. I'm actually a little disappointed there. Let's see, what does he have here? Nothing. So I'm just gonna siege his Liberator. Gonna get 1 medevac with my lock-ons, which is already very nice. The rest should die too, I think. Exactly, and there we go. And that is pretty painful for him, I have to admit. Like, he killed a lot of SCVs. I feel like he microed it overall better than I did, but he still committed fully to the attack. That Liberator is 8 kills, by the way. If it looked useless to you, that Liberator got 8 kills, so that's fantastic. And I guess now I am in a safe position when it comes to the Cyclones. I can probably go back to committing to making a couple of Widow Mines. I can even bring these to the front. I feel like if I'm smart with my Widow Mines, they could absolutely pop off here. Because I could put my Widow Mines in between his bases and then attack the other. And then they could like get a really big shot on the Cyclones, for example. That'd be freaking awesome. Sadly, these 2 Widow Mines are going to be a little bit behind. Should I maybe just plant them in front of his base? Oh, I don't want to lose a Raven there. How much does he have? He has 6 Cyclones. 5, actually. So there's going to be 2 less than me. Why is he going forward? You got to run for your life, my friend. I have way more Cyclones than you know. I want to win with my Widow Mines, but I also don't want to leave this opportunity behind. The auto-turrets does hurt like hell, by the way. Like, those auto-turrets actually kind of popped off there. Didn't go quite as well as I expected. I was already kind of calling my victory there, but I was completely wrong. Like that. Yeah, I mean, I don't actually know what I killed. Did I kill the Ravens? I kind of feel like we traded Ravens, but I'm not even 100% convinced. So that could have even been a bad trade for me, which would be very surprising. And that also shows my rustiness when it comes to pro meta, because I feel like I probably should have known that that wasn't going to be the best thing ever. I'm going to make a tech lab for this one. That's going to be for my Cyclone and Widowmine upgrade. I kind of want to get like some Doom drops or something going. Doom drops with Widowmine sound awesome in theory. Are they actually awesome? I don't know. But I think maybe it's the best if I just burrow like 1 Widowmine everywhere. So they're like randomly going to shoot a Cyclone. I feel like if I make clumps of Widowmines, what's going to happen is that he will just see one of them with a Raven, or maybe he just happens to see the little outline on the ground, and then he will just bring his army in, and kill all of them at the same time, right? That's what I don't want to happen. So for now, I'm just going to be splitting my Widow Mines across the map. It does kind of look like my opponent's playing mech, but like I said, it is pretty normal to make mass bio and going into bio afterwards. But he's made so many. So he's counted a couple of them. Oh, wait, is this the moment? I think this might actually be the moment here, guys. Okay, so we're going to get into a big base trade, but I'm going to have 1,000,000 Widow Mines blocking their... Okay, this is actually going to get pretty big. I got the Widow Mines here as well. Let's see. Yeah, so he is actually playing mech. Guys, this could be freaking... This is going to be cool. I hope he goes back. It doesn't look like he's going back for now, but that would be awesome. I'm just going to start making some extra depots. My army in front of his base is pretty small, sadly. This base might survive, actually. That'd be quite nice. Looks like it is going to survive. Let's run away with these. I guess I will just try to kill this command center. I don't think I can kill his main base anyway, so I don't have to worry about it that much. Let's see. Oh, he did. That's a good scan by him. That's definitely a really good scan. Let's see. Does he still have this base? He does still have that base. Let me kill that command center. It's definitely buying a good amount of time, though, those Widow Mines. Like, still pretty happy with those for sure. And I'm going to go ahead and kill those. He's going to drop a lot of auto turrets, but I have a lot of SCVs here. Let's see if I can surround the Cyclones. Going to get pretty good surrounds, but I think it might not be enough here, guys. I still have these Widow Mines defending. I think I'm going to go back Yeah, okay, so I have enough units to kill him when he goes back. I also have one more command center. Yeah, this is actually going to be a very exciting end to this game because I hit 1,000,000 widow mines. Can I target one? No, barely not. I've hit 1,000,000 widow mines in front of his base. He has a good amount of reinforcements. He definitely has way more supply than me right now. But those widow mines could pop off really hard and just absolutely kill everything, I think. So I hope so. If he was still making ravens, we're probably going to be in a little bit of trouble. I'm going to move in with the ravens first here. There we go. So I can get the lock-ons, bait them with the ravens. Okay, so those cycles are all going to die. If I guess, he's probably going to try to kill this one. No, he didn't quite. And there we go. We cleaned this up. That shoots. Oh, no, he made... I could have killed him because he made tanks instead of cyclones. Oh, that is absolutely crazy by him. I could have done so much more. And now I just kind of... No, he's actually going to dodge me like that. Okay, that's messed up. Guess I'll have to go back here now. No, he actually scanned that. Oh my god, that's messed up. Let's see, where did it... I lost the liberator. Oh, it actually... I think he F2'd it back, most likely. And I don't think we have enough economy to compete, to be honest. But who knows? Wait, did I... Oh, no, I barely didn't catch it. That sucks. Maybe I can still catch it with one of these widow mines. Let's see. Man, I wish I had the upgrade. These things are so freaking slow right now. I can't believe how slow they are. I'm still used to the old cyclone, but these things are... Yeah, they're very, very slow. Okay, so we also have a couple tanks over here. That was probably an accidental rally. The widow mines are going to pop off against those. There we go. So we take those down. Going to patrol this one over here. Widow mines still providing value, which is really nice. Oh, we found a couple of Hellions as well. Okay, nice. Going to kill most, if not all of those. Yeah, most it is. And I guess now I got some medevacs. I don't exactly know what I want to do with them. I don't have a single unit at home, I believe. So it's actually kind of annoying that he decided to go through instead of just stopping, like what I would have expected most players to do there. Let's see, I don't want to lose... Okay, exactly. I didn't want to lose that cyclone. Okay, let's move this away. Only lose one SCV, please. Exactly. All pretty good. I'm going to send one cyclone to the third base so I don't get outplayed by the movement there. That'd be nice. Yeah, I really do need to get the upgrade because I just... Like, they suck without the upgrade. Like, the cyclones are so freaking slow. Please shoot this. Okay, nice. So, probably saved one SCV there by tanking that shot. Keep in mind, I did kill one of his command centers, right? So, I would say, from my POV, this game looks absolutely messed up. And maybe it is messed up, but... I also did kill his command center. I still have a pretty good spread of widow mines around the map. If he went around here, that would be a little... Yeah, look at the widow mine spread. It's actually very nice, right? Look at that. So I'm going to send one more there, and then one into that base. And then I'm just going to be spamming economy. The widow mine is definitely providing a lot of freaking value here. Let me repair those. Why are you guys not repairing? I'm going to repair those. Maybe do like a little bit of a drop. Like, I know it doesn't sound super impactful to go for a drop here, but I still feel like they could be. So he remade the Raven. Really good choice there, by the way. And now he's most likely just going to be hunting. I think I'm going to go for the main base anyway, because I do really feel like this drop could do some serious damage. Now, you might notice how I'm making a reactor on my starport instead of a tech lab. That is purely because I want to try to go for a lot of drops. It's risky because the Ravens are the thing that would give me the opportunity, I guess, or the possibility to deal with the siege tanks, right? I'm not going to... What the hell? He was... I am 90% sure he AFK'd those ever since I attacked him the first time. Or he's either the biggest genius in humanity's history, or he has AFK'd them there for a long time. Because there's no way he sees a 12-minute 30 cyclone drop coming. This guy's freaking insane if he did. Actually freaking insane. Or maybe he saw the medevac at some point. It's possible. I guess I just can't imagine that he would prepare for that otherwise. That's absolute insanity. Still gonna go on with it though. Maybe I should go for my own liberators, right? Not a crazy idea, because it didn't look like he had a lot of anti-air at the front. He's gonna be catching up in economy now, or maybe he already caught up. Not quite sure. I want to say that he's catching up. Very nice widow mine shot. Let's see if he's gonna try to run. I think he's scouting for widow mines. Not quite gonna happen for him. I guess I'll just make the command center here, just so I don't lose all of my stuff. I do kind of have a lot of faith in these. What's it called? In these liberators, though. I feel like these liberators could actually do fantastic for me. Need to make sure that I don't get... Oh, wait, he scanned the middle. That's kind of scary, actually. Scanning the middle. Oh, this is nice. He tried to run by. He's gonna lose every single heli. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, I love that. Okay, so now he's absolutely ready for my attacks. I saw him build a couple Vikings there, I believe, which I'm gonna have to play around with. That is going to get killed by a Raven, unfortunately, or by an auto turret, rather. Maybe I should just be going for extra bases. I would love to make more Widow Mines. I'm just not quite sure if they fit into my game plan right now. Let's see if I can maybe catch those. That'll be awesome. Well, where's the two? Okay, there's the two Liberators. Let's see. Oh, yeah, this is it. See. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm going to kill everything here, including the Vikings, by the way. The Vikings are going to fall to these Cyclones, which now might make these units absolutely broken. Let's see. If he doesn't have turrets there, guys, these are going to absolutely pop off. Look at this. Yeah, he doesn't have anything there right now. I'm going to lift my Cyclones over to that. Look at those Liberators. They're going to kill everything because he lost his Vikings to that move. That is so freaking cool, guys. Look at that. And now he's going to try... Okay, he's going to lock onto these Medivacs instead. I thought he was going to go for the Liberators, actually. Going to be able to kill one of those, which is quite nice. It is not enough firepower, actually. I think I can just do this. I know it looks a little silly, but I'm pretty sure I can do this. He's going to try to dodge that. Can I? Oh, I really wish. No, it's too stupid, right? Yeah, I'm just going to take those two tanks and then leave it be. Obviously, fantastic trades for me there. And that's exactly what I needed. In the meantime, I'm making a lot of Widow Mines at home, guys. I'm getting closer to being able to do a Doom Drop on top of his army, which sounds absolutely absurd once again, but... it is a pretty good strategy when going up against Siege Mech, right? Because the units are going to be doing splash damage against their own units pretty much. I would also love to do a Doom Drop, but I'm pretty sure he's still going to have those two tanks in his main base because the tank count looked pretty small there. I think it was only like 7 tanks in total that I saw. Let's see, does he have this base yet? Probably should lead with the Raven here, I suppose. Okay, so he scans me now. I'm going to move ahead with his Raven. That army looks freaking tiny. That is not an army. That is one tank. Okay, where did the rest go? Doesn't it? Okay, yeah, they were in the main. Look at that. He's gonna lose the Vikings again, I believe. I do want to back off in time, though, before I lose all of my stuff. Man, the trades we have been able to get with this are actually freaking awesome. I do think it's time to go for Operation Widowmine Doom Drop here. He's probably going to be expecting those... Oh, I did misclick there a little, but probably going to be expecting those to be... Can I get one shot of... Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's what I needed. He was going to expecting those to be Cyclones, but instead they were Widow Mines. And let's see, I have a lot of... 77 SCV is actually not that crazy. I felt like I was banking a lot of SCV somewhere. I have triple armory, apparently. I was trying to go for a double, but apparently I have a triple armor. I'm kind of surprised with how much we've been able to outplay him economically after that start. Like, that start looked freaking rough. Like, I feel like I had like 1 SCV left or something. But now we are at 77 SCVs. Our opponent's economy is pretty much in the dumpster. Well, you could have a hidden base. It's actually something I should totally be checking for. Should have checked a lot earlier, actually, because... as soon as I was like starting to make my 5th base, that was looking pretty decent for me. I think I'm gonna... Oh, wait, the Widow Mines first. Yeah, the Widow Mines are actually gonna tank the tank shots for me. Here we go, and then I'm gonna burrow them over here. Hopefully I can kill... Oh, the Widow Mines are gonna pop against the SCVs, I think. Oh, barely didn't get a massive shot. But there we go. We are gonna kill that base, which is awesome. Those are sadly empty. Gonna make a couple more Liberators because they did so freaking well for me. And then I'm going to fall back with all of these units. Let's see, I'm going to make a couple more sensor towers around. Or actually, maybe turrets are a bigger priority in case I get counterattacked by Liberators. Okay. Oh, those are actually full. I didn't realize I was going to have that many units. I don't have a scan yet, though, so I'm going to have to wait for that for a little bit. 70 SCV still is looking pretty healthy. Now, he could be taking that base at some point, but I still have vision from that freaking early Widow Mine. I did see him take away the tanks from the main base at some point, I believe. So I'm going to be setting up this Doom Drop again. And then I guess we're just going to see if this works. Going to try to take this gold base over here. Oh, that is not what I... No, please. Okay. I thought we were going to get another shot off, so thank goodness they didn't. Oh, this is going to... Wait, I think we're accidentally going to get a super cool timing here. These Liberators are going to be able to see... Oh, he was making 2 turrets there. They're going to siege on top of there after he's going to be pulled to the main base. He could totally have Vikings in the main, but I'm going to go for it anyway because frick it, guys. Let's see. There's only 1 turret so far, and just like I thought, the tanks over there were gone. The Liberators... Oh, yeah, he actually moved away just in time. He didn't realize the timing was perfect. He's going to lose all of these tanks to the Liberators pretty much. That is absolutely insane. And his main base is going to be held hostage as well. Let's see. I do need to get these Widow Mines a little closer. Can I get these? Maybe. I'm going to siege those over here. He's going to need so much time to break this with Cyclones, by the way. He's going to have to scan over and over. Going to get a couple more Widow Mines in there. I saved those Cyclones from earlier. That freaking turret even died. Look at his main base, guys. It's an absolute shambles. And now we are in here completely. That's pretty much the last remnant of his economy, which he's going to lose now. Going to get a couple more bases up because I do have a lot of minerals. I do think I have a couple buildings that are not hot yet. Let's get Liberator range as well. And now, yeah, that's another scan. Guys, he doesn't even really have money to be scanning. I know that sounds crazy, but I really don't think he has the money to be able to scan all the time. Like, that's so freaking expensive. Let's see if I can find those tanks over there. I'm pretty sure there's a couple tanks. It actually shot the low HP or the high HP Liberator first, which is really nice for me. And now I'm going to go fly back around. Oh, no, the cyclist can hit it. Oh, okay, that is a little bit of a miscalculation by me, but still going to be pretty good, of course. And that was a really good sequence for us. Can I drop it here? I think barely, right? Yeah, we can barely drop it here. Look at this. Going to kill a couple units for free. Just being extremely annoying more than anything else, of course. That base did die. I think I'm going to need a couple more, what's it called? A couple more medevacs so I can drop Widow Mines on top. My army looks like these units spell so freaking fast. I feel like every time I look at my base, there's a whole freaking legion waiting for me to pull them away to the front. And I think we are going to get ready to do a big finishing attack soon. If I get Liberator range, that's going to make it easier. I would kind of prefer to end it in style with like a big Widow Mine drop, but I don't really think that one is going to happen, unfortunately. I'm just going to siege on top of this. Going to walk the Widow Mines in, because if he stays, the Widow Mines will burrow on top of the Cyclones. Dude, the Widow Mine is actually providing so much secret value as well. Like, not just directly, but also so much indirect value. I think he probably still has the tanks over there. I'm going to siege one over here, so he can't kill my Liberators from behind again. And there we go. This Terran has been absolutely annihilated by the Widow Mine play. And that is beautiful to see. Didn't think I was going to have such a beautiful game against Terran here. And it seems like my opponent might be a little salty or very upset. I'm not quite sure. I mean, he's staying on the game for a suspiciously long time. He's trying to take that base over there. I think... Okay, I'll put it this way. He's either salty or he's very strongly underestimating my economy, because I do have a decent amount, guys. Like, I'm freaking maxed. And I think at this point it is safe to say that he's having a little bit of trouble parting with his MMR. I don't think he's really going to be losing that much MMR, to be honest, but, you know, I think it's like probably going to be like 7 or something. He definitely does not want to lose those 7 MMRs, because he is hanging on like a freaking mountain that has been eroded for many years, but is still there. I think is that literally his only unit? Does he have one tank? Like, I think that might literally... He's still running away. What's going on, my friend? Like, I think we have won this match. I don't think there's going to be much more that you're going to be able to do against this. It would be very funny. Now he's making a couple buildings. I'm not sure if I should manor mule him just out of, like, you know... It's a little rude to stay in the game like this, but it's all right. We will preserve our good manners. I'm going to kill that. He no longer has any forces. And there you go. An absolutely beautiful set of games, especially the first and the third one were absolute bangers. An awesome TVT with Wasp, Widow Mine, Cyclones, and obviously the Liberators. And the first TVP, that was just chef's kiss, right? The mass Widow Mine against Protoss, didn't need anything else. That was beautiful. And that's going to be it for today's video. I am exhausted. Hope you guys had a fantastic time. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next video. Adios.